Well, hello everybody, Bug Eater 64 here, and today we're getting ready to just do a fun flight in DCS on the Caucasus map. We're going to be flying from Kobaleti down to south, and we're going to be flying the Bronco OV-10, and we're just going to basically just fly. I've done some work with some of my controls. Was able to pick up a set of S1 anti-torque pedals. It's full metal construction, but it doesn't have any toe brakes. So with that, what I did was I took one of my rocker switches on my Warthog Hotas, the throttle quadrant, and set that up to be able to do my individual left and right toe brakes, and then of course I always had both brakes set up on my joystick, so I can still do my differential turning and so on, which is absolutely necessary with an aircraft like the OV-10 Bronco, because the nose wheel is a caster wheel, so you can't use rudder to turn the aircraft. You have to use differential braking. So that's what we're doing today. I wanted to test out some of that and just have some fun. So let's go in the cockpit, let's get the aircraft going, and let's see how all this goes. So we will catch you inside. Okay, here we are at Kobaleti and our Bronco. And like I said, today we're going to be flying it primarily just for fun. I want to check out some changes I made to my Hotas with the controls. And we're not carrying any bombs or rockets. We do have our guns, you know, just in case. So let's go ahead and get her started here. We're going to start the left engine first. Let's see. Okay, we've got battery on. Okay, that's looking good. Mixture set to idle, and engine starting up. We have rotation. Here we go. Watch the gauges, and it looks like our turboprop has lightened itself up. So looks like we're going to have a good engine start on the left engine. So we're going to take off here, and then we're going to make a left turn, head south down towards Batumi. That's towards the area where the gun range is. Whoa, whoops. Guess what happens when you hit the wrong button? So I didn't even realize those are even armed. Okay, well, we know the guns work. But down here we've got that airfield, crossed runways there that we use for gun range and practice bombing and things like that. So we're going to kind of buzz that and then see what's going on. Okay, so with that, right engine starting up. Catch it in the mirrors there. You can see the props. And gauges are saying that we've got a good engine light. And this is a Freeware aircraft, and a very fine one, and so we're going to put our mixtures up here to full rich, and then move back 1, 2, 2. So let the engines warm up. But my only concern with this is the fact that with this latest update of this aircraft, I wasn't able to open the cockpit. But that's minor stuff. I would never truly complain on a free aircraft, freeware, because there's so much work that has gone into that, and these people have done a very fine job. The other thing is, when you're on the ground, the landing gear reacts as if you're sitting on a boiling hot or searing hot roasting plate. They just bounce all over the place. A lot of stuttering in the landing gear, but that's okay. I can live with that. Okay, so double checking the controls free, and we'll get ready to start our taxi. And because that's where I'm going to test my new differential braking setup for the S1 anti-torque pedals that I am presently using. So I have to use differential braking, and I have a rocker switch on my Hotas Warthog throttle. So I can just bump the right or left brake that I want to touch and start the aircraft moving in the direction that I want to go. So that's what we're doing here. Can't use rudder pedals to steer the Bronco on the ground because the nose wheel is a caster style wheel. So you have to use differential braking to do that. Just going to take our time and ease our way out here. The rocker switch seems to be working just fine. Remind me when I get back to the airfield to have the ground crew clean the cockpit. My goodness, it's a mess. And if you look at the upper right hand picture, you can see what I was referring to with the landing gear wheels being twitchy on the ground. But like I said, that's extremely minor, but I can live with it. Alright, we're going to get it lined up here on runway 25 and then get ready to go. The rocker switch, which is the bottom red switch on my throttle Hotas, is working quite well. Alright, so we're set. Flaps in takeoff position. Okay. Mixtures to full rich. Let's add power. Oh, that differential, there we go. Get up a little speed, then we can use our rudder pedals to keep us straight. And once we get to about 100 knots, we'll rotate right about now. Okay, we are up and okay, landing gear coming up. Bring the mixture back to auto lean, and let's start heading to Batumi down south. Looks like there is some activity going on. I can see smoke in the far distance. And it's beyond the training airfield, which we can see just to the left of my forward post in the cockpit. That big X, put trucks and everything down there. Shoot them up and blow them up, but not today. But we'll give her a little buzz. Let's dive in there. Make sure you wave to everybody as we go by. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely some hostile activity this way. Maybe I should have brought some rockets and bombs. Yep. Guns are working. That's a pilot from an Mi-24 that we just flew by. And the friendly shot down. Let's see what else we can see out here. turn over here, head towards the city, I think. See if there's anything going on there. Usually the coast road stays pretty busy with if enemy is starting to move supplies and so on. So we'll head out over here, see what we can see. That's a bad guy shooting at friendlies. Looks like he's already done some damage before we got here. That's an Mi-24. Alright, we're going to swing around, see if we can pick him up. Maybe I can use my guns on him if I can get a bead on him. The Bronco's very maneuverable, but it can't outmaneuver a helicopter. So I'd have to get into position. Now the good thing is, where I'm headed, there is some friendly armor sitting on top of a ridge, and hoping maybe they can take care of it. Yeah, that's them dead ahead of us, and they're shooting at the Mi-24. There was a second helicopter out here. Hear them firing. There's that Mi-24 behind us. Yeah, they're taking on that. Whoop, they got him. They got him. Got an Mi-24 heading to the dirt. And impact. Good shooting, boys. Let's see if we can find some of the ground assets that belong to the bad guys down here. Check out the area down the coast roads there, and some of the roads just a little further inland through the middle of town. See what we can find. Somebody shooting at us from down there. Well, took a couple hits there. goodness. Somebody does not like us. Well, we'll just come down here and see if we can't say hello. Our left engine took some hit. Right engine looks okay so far. Now, if I was smart, I'd probably head right back to Coboletti right now, since we have taken some hits on that left engine. Looking at the gauge, our RPMs are looking good, but the, yeah, could be just the gauges out. Because it appears that I've still got power, but, alright, let's see if we can find some bad guys. I know they're right around here. But they are being exceedingly unfriendly today. Alright, nothing right in this area, so we're going to swing back around. No secondaries there. Taking on fire from the left. Okay, so far our engines look good. Yeah, hoping that maybe it was just avionics that took a hit, because the engine appears to still giving me the RPMs and power. So we took some hits, but doesn't look like anything's really hurt us yet. That's easy for you to say. Alright, let's go in for another pass. they're on the roadway right down in front of us here. I think that's some transport trucks. Let's see if we can scatter them a little bit. Yep, that's them. Got some more right in front of us here. By that bridge. Oh, that was a hit. Oh, we're taking some hits here. Yeah, okay. Right engine is showing some hits, possible damage. Showing a little vibration in the aircraft. Some more hits on that left engine. Okay, so I am hearing a distinct power change in the engine, and looking at the gauges, I am slowly losing power in both engines. Okay, so this is not a good situation. So we are going to do a water landing and hope for the best. So keep your fingers crossed. And we'll see you on the other side. Pinch your nose. Time to get wet. Well, there you have it. That was a fun flight. Had some enemies there that I wasn't aware of. I just set up this flight on setting up a quick mission. So basically the AI and everything was set up by the computer in developing the flight mission. So I went in there, no rockets, you know, no bombs, just guns. And so we took some passes at some things and shot up a few things. Unfortunately, we took some hits, and at the end there, we basically lost both engines. We were losing power, and there was no way that I was going to get back, so we ended up ditching. Now, historically, in the Bronco, there has never been a known successful ditching of this aircraft. That plexiglass cockpit is great for visibility, but when you land this thing in water, one, it doesn't float real well, and two, when it hits the water, basically that plexiglass cockpit made up of numerous big panels will just collapse in on top of the cockpit and the crew. So it does have ejection seats, but you know, I didn't use them. I thought we'd give it a shot. So anyway, flight complete, mission complete, fun times had by all. So with that, hope you enjoyed it. See you next time, and as always, remember, this is Bug Eater 64, and as I always say, do as I say, not as I do. Safe flying!